I'm getting a month ago. I teased you my first Q&A with face and voice reveal. And the thing is, I didn't do a face and voice reveal at this moment because things have got wrong for me, and I didn't want it to show myself in sort of exhausted, uncomfortable like I am right now, and bad looking, etc. But I said so, and a promise is a promise, so I'm here. And as you can see, I'm definitely not adapting to the face camera and sort of stuff. I'm not used to this, and it's going to be kind of difficult for me to edit this video because it's not because bad looking or anything, but I don't like my tone of voice. I don't like hearing myself, and add to this my completely weak accent, and you got a mashup of very messed up. This is kind of messed up, but I'm gonna try my best. So in the first time, we are going to do a sort of Q&A. So what I'm going to do is mix both. I'm going to take a few questions from my first Q&A, the one I did a month ago, and I'm going to take some question that you asked me like 2 weeks ago. We are going to do a mix of both and see how it goes. How do you feel when going through an artist's discography, and will you make discography rankings in the future? I already answered that. That's one of my questions from one of the questions from my previous video, and my answer is pretty much the same, honestly. So I'm just going to read what I said last time. So, I took the Cafe example. That's still a great example I can name today. I still listen to Cafe as of today. I think he's one artist that I appreciate. I like his stuff in general. So maybe I'm going to put some songs during the editing. I don't know. There is some songs I love to listen to. 'Cause I don't wanna stay. And will I make discography rankings in the future? Already something I was working on. I just don't want to make a standard basic ranking video. I'd like to make something more professional, not especially more complex, but I just didn't find the right formula that I like for this type of video. And yeah, maybe it will come one day, but not now. Have you ever played the music you like in public? This is kind of the same. So in France where I live, like 98% of people listen to French rap or hip hop or regular pop like Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift, Dua Lipa and others. Well, not a lot of people, like the EDM scene is definitely not that much developed in France, and like barely people who listen to EDM mainly listen to like the sort of techno stuff, so all the techno, art style, roll style, rockcore, and there is barely people that listen like to drum and bass, dubstep, trap, house. The few people that are actually into EDM, into electronic stuff, like 99% of the time they listen to techno stuff and heavy stuff like that. And sometimes there is some good songs that I find, but mainly not for me. What motivates you to keep making videos? Honestly, I don't have like any sort of motivation. I just do it for fun. Because when I joined this community, I was first on Discord, and the people were making rankings with in their YouTube. So I was like, why not? Why not YouTube? I do it on Discord, so why not on YouTube? Yeah, I just do it for fun. I like to do it, so, and you like it, so I just continue, and that's all. I have Nothing special to say about it. I like to do it for fun, and that's all. What was the first song you ever heard that you fully despised? I'm just going to say the same thing as last time, so there's a lot of songs I like and a lot I dislike as well. But kinda hard to name one that I really hate, because if there is one song I listen to and I'm like I hate it, I'm just never going to listen to this again, and I will quickly forget about it. But for the fun, for the meme, I named Baby Shark because I didn't know what to say last time, and it's still the same. I don't know why to say it, or I'm just going with Baby Shark just for the meme thing. But I don't really know what song I can name that I really hate, because either I forgot about it or I don't really hate it. I just don't like it, but that's fine. You know. Do you prefer pens or pencil? What's a random but funny memory that you have? It can really be on anything and can be as funny as you want. So last time I answered to that question, I took the example of the first time going into a nightclub with my friends. It was for one of my friends' anniversary, and it was a really fun night indeed. Now time has passed and I went a few more times into nightclubs. On March, it was short of my birthday present after myself. But in March I went to, you maybe saw that on my channel, but Reading Room. I saw really great artists like Samplifier, Hamro, Imhotep, and all other people. That was a really good night. In May I went in the same club into another party organized by the same people based project. I went to Smash. I saw some people like Digma, Nair, and that was the first time I see Nair live, and that was if you saw maybe the video on Discord I posted on Bowtie server. Nair played the Ace Horror collab before it released, and it was the first time he played that song Inside. It's coming on a very special place, and it was a song that means a lot to him. And 3 weeks later, he dropped some monster card with the Ace Horror EP, so I had a great moment. And for those who are wondering, on Saturday, 16 November, so around next week in less than 10 days, I'm going to a last one for this year. I'm going to Shots Fired by the same people, by Base Project. Opinions on whole Tristan. His whole dubstep one, like, obviously got kinda hard and is not the best, but there is still some songs surprisingly good. Overall, it was maybe good for the whole time, but now it got just old and weak. But not everything got weak. And Tristan, as of today, I don't listen that much to Tristan, but like I listen sometimes, and I like his song. I like what he does, so I'm okay with it. Do you have a girlfriend? I do not. It's been 6 years. I'm single. I'm fine like that. I don't really care about it, and if one day I find someone, then good, but now I'm not really interested. Are you coming in someone? I think I get how you wanted to say this, like if I am coming as someone like in person in front of camera, so yes. But it's true, the question is quite weird, and I think I'm not the only one who thought it was quite wrong, actually. I saw recently a label with some old NCS vibes. It's called Saintly Records, I think. What's your opinion about it? Honestly, you know what? I'm going to search up right now because I've never heard of this. I am going to search up right now with you. Oh, It's honestly pretty fun. I get the old NCS vibe, I get it 100%. It's like not the best thing, but it's pretty great. I also find really funny the shape of the circles with the lines bouncing. It's pretty weird but fun, you know. Yeah, it's quite cool. Technically we call it quite cool. Favorite artist on NCS, I would say Rob Gasser and Eden, like together in the first place. Right after I say like probably Chenda. I love Chenda stuff. I would also say Phantom Sage. I love this guy. There is some other artists I kinda like the popular like the James Joseph, etc. They have good discographies. They make good songs, but I don't love them. I just enjoy what it does. And last question for today: when is the next phase of the tournament coming? It's actually coming at the time you see this video. The first round of 8 comes tomorrow in less than 24 hours. So, and I'm just going to talk a little about the tournament, why it took so long for it to continue, like almost 3 weeks. It has lasted for like almost 2 months, and for 2 months I was only editing every 2 days, every 3 days, tournament stuff, etc, etc. And I had to keep up always with the results of the polls, etc. And I wasn't so tired of it at the end. On the contrary, I was very excited for what's next. But I just wanted to mark a little pause, because if you look on my channel, like there is a lot of tournament, and the same thing. It almost looked like I was only spamming this on my channel, and I wanted to like give some space, give a little break to it, and it's going to continue. By now, when you see this video, when it drops, it's going to restart tomorrow. We are going to look right now the other post I made, where I asked you if you wanted to make brand new groups or not, and you can see the result. Groups are going to be full blind, full random again, and so I was like, the groups will be remade again, and I'm going to do this video face camera, so I can do something fun. We are going to make the groups right now. I'm going to spin a wheel again with the 24 winners of the previous rounds, and we are going to spin a wheel again to make the groups for the round of 8 that are coming tomorrow. Little reminder, there is 24 artists that are going to be split in different groups, 8 groups of 3 people. That's simple. 8 groups of 3 people for 24 artists. So we got James Asian, Rob Gus, and we got the 24 winners. I'm going to randomize it. I think it's enough. And we are going to make the first group right now. We got third prototype. Okay, third prototype first. Third prototype. Second one. We remove second one. Let's go. We got maybe diviners. Diviners. We got diviners with third prototype, and last one from group 1. Here we go. We got, it was close to be Electronomia, but it's Genzation. Okay. So we got group 1 with third prototype, diviners, and Genzation. I'm going to pick the 7 others, but I'm not gonna reveal you right now. I'm not gonna spoil you. I'm just spoiling the first group because it's coming tomorrow. So anyway, I'm going to pick the rest. Oh, that is okay. What would it face? That's kind of messed up. Okay, that's interesting. That's really interesting. So the 8 groups are made. The first one you saw before is dropping tomorrow, so the tournament continues by tomorrow. So I don't know how to finish that video, to be honest, so I'm going to do something simple. I'm just gonna recommend you some songs I've been listening to recently, so here we go. For the NCS fans, you may know someone signed recently a song called Jealous. The Trinity called a song, signed a song called Jealous on NCS. And they recently dropped a second track, not on NCS this time obviously, but it's called Want You and it's quite fun, so I recommend you to check it out. Clown on Direct and Fiji collab I featured on one of my latest videos, Baby 33. Normally I just like Clown on Direct stuff like decently. I'm like, hey, that one's cool, that one's chill. But this one I really loved it much more than the recent older stuff. This one really is high on my list of Clown on favorites. There is the Encage, that new Excision and John Timmer track. I'm not gonna pronounce that damn title, but I'm just gonna say it's a very fun song, to be honest. I really enjoyed it and I recommend it. It's quite cool. I did not really talked about it earlier this year, but on Disciple, to change a bit, let's go full dubstep again. There was Icraze who signed his Flavor as a bait, you know, the one with the drink rotating visualizer, which is pretty fun. And honestly, all 5 tracks are here in my playlist. I kind of enjoyed it. If I had to name one, maybe Flavors or Bad Boy. I like both the best. But overall, I enjoyed the entire EP. Speaking of EPs, I recently started a new series where I make you discover some of my favorite artists and feature some of my favorite songs from them. And the first episode, if you saw it, was about someone named Gerald right here. And they recently dropped a new EP called Total. It's with Egon. It's kind of Monster Card Silk, like it's pretty chill, melodic, progressive house. And it's honestly pretty cool. All tracks are pretty cool, honestly. I recommend. Speaking of EPs and also albums, by the way, there was that LSD album by LS Dream and Closey that you might know. I know LS Dream because of Enzo mainly, but they dropped an album together and it's honestly really good. I loved pretty much the whole album. I don't even know which one to feature in this video from the album, but all are great, honestly. That's quite all for today, so I'd like to keep some of the songs from future videos, like the random recommendation or things like that. It has been quite difficult for me, not because I don't want to or anything, but just do it for fun and because I wanted to. If not, I wouldn't do so. But I'm just not really comfortable with it. So sorry if there is a, you know what I mean. And goodbye. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. And that's all.